Welcome to another episode of the Change Revolution channel. This is Julianne Christoph. Today we're looking at when life crumbles, what do you do? And I know I'm kind of laughing because I don't know how many crumbles I've gone through in the past 5 years. It is insane. So I wanted to share with you what I've experienced and what I've discovered and the wisdom and that I acquired along the way, and also what I see with my clients when I help them move through the crumble in their lives. And what is it? Why is it there? It's like what does the crumble? How does it serve us, basically? And this is really important because throughout the 17 years that I've been working with individuals in helping them connect with who they truly are, come back to their true selves and be solidly anchored so they can learn to choose themselves first, because we are the most important person in our lives. So you can't build a life that is in full alignment if you're not fully connected. And one of the things that is really scary is when crumble happen. And when I say crumble, and specifically now in the timeline that we are in, there's been so much change over the past 5 years, and now it's summer 2025. It is crazy how we are kind of forced to allow the crumble to happen. And what I'm talking about now, the upheaval in your life and the crumble happening, it can be a relationship that is ending. It can be a career that is making a total 180. It could be your finances. You can be facing, a role that is no longer there. Maybe you're an empty nester, or maybe now you're a new mom or a new dad. There's a lot of things that are changing, and it's different for everyone and how it shows up in your own life. But there is a crumble. It could be of identity, of a way of being, beliefs. And it is so important to, I'll say, respect it, honor the crumble, because it is there to make space. It is there to clear the path. And the more we resist the crumble, the more we hang on to it by either avoiding it or trying to convince ourselves that it's not happening, or that, convincing ourselves that what we were doing was okay, or that is what we want. The more we hang on to what was, the harder it is in the present moment. And you'll find yourself stuck in your mind constantly. You'll find yourself battling with your own self. It is draining. It is not sustainable. Now, yes, a crumble, a massive change is scary. It is, because it's a way of being that is changing. It's something big that we are used to that no longer is present. So often we're faced with something empty. We are faced with the fears that we didn't want to look at, emotions that we were avoiding. So when you are in that crumble, here's a very important tip. When you are in that place, it's to learn to sit with it, not to get sucked in the emotion and swallowed by your mind and swallowed in the story that you're making, but to be able to sit with it, to just breathe without judging the emotions that are coming up and without judging what happened, just to be with it, with the crumble. And then you will see what the fear is. You'll see, what are you really scared about? Are you scared? What does the crumble mean about yourself? Or what do you believe about yourself because of that crumble? You will see where you judge yourself, where you are ashamed, where you feel not good enough, not important, where you believe that you're not worthy, not valued. So what is exposed is what needs healing. So in that crumble, It's a service. It is showing you what you still need to heal. And I know when I went through a massive crumble of an illusion, I wanted really something to work out. But I was so clinging on to the illusion of what could be that when I realized it was not going to happen, I had to face myself with the unworthiness that I felt inside. And I see it with my clients too. It often boils down to unworthiness, self love, wanting to be chosen, wanting to be important. So look at yourself now. That crumble that is happening, or the upheaval that leads to the crumble. What's your position in this? And what are you trying to avoid, either to feel, or what's the change that you're scared of? What does it imply? What does this change, massive change, because you cannot deny it. I mean, that change probably happened as a shock, or something that you kind of knew, but you were hoping that it wouldn't happen now. Um, it is happening. What does it mean now for you in your life? Where does it leave you? How do you want to show up? Without hanging on, without going back, but just with yourself, to be really honest about your emotions, about your beliefs, and most importantly, beliefs about yourself. What do you believe about yourself for having gone through this crumble, and then what is possible after? Now, this is a big, big theme right now. You are not the only one going through this massive change, but it is happening because we are moving into alignment. What no longer serves us is being exposed and removed. So don't hang on to something that deep down you know is not serving you. And it's being removed, so something that is in alignment, and most probably something that you've been really wanting. You've been really wanting that relationship or that career or that financial abundance that you want to create. But if you're still hanging on to old ways and old beliefs and old energy, you're not making space for it to come in. So that crumble is so important. And for you to let go of the attachment that you had of a specific outcome will make space and allow, I'll say, the universe to work its magic, and for you to create exactly what is in alignment. So if it's in alignment, it means it will bring you fulfillment. You will experience abundance and love, joy, fun, freedom, inner peace. You will absolutely create that, because at the core, we are beings who are designed to live at that frequency, not in the frequency of fear. So let go of the fear. And now it's time to step into what you're destined. So for those of you who are moving through this major change and are looking for support, for a place where you feel like other people are going through very similar things as you, and you want to be able to exchange and learn and have the guidance that you need moving through this. I have a community called Your Journey to Freedom Soul Tribe, and this community is phenomenal for the support, for the learning, for receiving compassion, feeling seen, accepted, understood. So I strongly recommend that you check it out. Follow the link in the description. And if you need any information, you can always reach out to me. But the sales page is pretty explanatory in itself. So I really hope that I'll see you on the other side in this community. See you.